I like to think of myself as a pretty motivated individual. I've got high energy, I've got specific goals, I like to live a proactive life. All of those things are very important. Except the common misconception is that doesn't mean I don't feel lazy sometimes. It also doesn't mean that I don't like to procrastinate on a random Sunday. All of those things are true, and in this episode, I want to talk to you about how I overcome those things. What's up, everybody? This is TK. You are watching another Unstoppable Sunday. Unstoppable Sunday is all about leading a more proactive life. And we spend these Sundays asking ourselves two questions. Number one, where am I? And number two, what do I do next? In today's episode, I want to talk about how I overcome procrastination. This is something that's true for me as much as for the next human being. Just because you're motivated, just because you're leading a proactive life, doesn't mean that feeling lazy, feeling tired, or feeling like procrastinating isn't a real thing. Before I get started, if you love these videos, please hit the like button. It helps us out a ton. Our goal is to spread the message of living a more proactive life to as many people as possible. And when you hit the like button, not only does it show your appreciation to us, which makes us feel good for doing all of these things, but also it helps spread across your network and it helps us impact more people. So please hit the like button. With that said, let's get started. If you've been watching this vlog for a while, you know that my whole goal every day is to get as much out of the 24 hours that's given to us. With that said, there are days where I feel lazy. There are days where I feel like procrastinating. There are days where I just physically feel tired because I may have had a really crazy week. In fact, today's Unstoppable Sunday is actually late. I'm filming this late. It's gonna get edited late. It might actually get posted on Monday instead of a Sunday. But there was just no way in hell I was gonna let a Sunday go by without posting a vlog to you guys. So the question then becomes, how did I overcome that? Normally, I try to do it with sheer force. It's like, no, I gotta do it, I gotta punch through it. That's kind of what we're told. Be motivated and you'll never feel like procrastinating again. And that never quite felt true to me. And so recently I started reading this book by Mel Robbins. It's a book called The 5-Second Rule. I know it's like kind of a silly name. I thought it was like kind of weird, but I saw one of her YouTube videos. It's linked below. And then I got the book on Audible, also linked below. And it, not to sound cliched, but it completely changed how I think about procrastination and how to overcome it. The idea is super simple in the book. You can read the book, I encourage you to read it, but the idea is super simple. The next time you're feeling lethargic, you're feeling tired, the next time you're thinking, I should be doing this, I should go to the gym, or I should work on that project, or I should get my stuff together for this week and practice Unstoppable Sunday. The next time you're feeling that way, but you feel hesitation, or your brain's like, well, hang on, this is kind of cozy, let's think about this for a second, and let's not move yet. Mel Robbins says, practice the 5-second rule. It's as if you are a rocket that's about to blast off. Practice the idea of counting down, as in kind of like a rocket that goes off that says 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then boom, just get up and get moving. I read it at first and I'm like, I don't know if this will work. And so I started to practice it in different parts of my day. When I thought about this episode, I had to spend some time with family. I'm here in my Dallas home with family. And 3 o'clock rolled around, I'm like, I really need to work on it, but let me just watch this episode of whatever, I don't even know. But right at that moment when I thought I would be procrastinating, right at that moment when I thought I would be hesitating, or I was second guessing, like, oh, maybe I don't need to do an Unstoppable Sunday episode today. It's like, no, hell yeah, I do. And so I practiced the 5-second rule. I just sat there, I was sitting there on the couch, and I did 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And before I knew it, I was on my feet, made myself some tea, I took out a snack, I wrote up the notes for the episode, and I started filming it. I've been trying to practice this over the past week as I've been reading this book. And not to sound cliched, but it's kind of been game changing. It makes me realize how many times in the course of a day, I think that I should be doing something, but then I hesitate. And I think that's the thing that pulls us back the most. We know what to do. There's enough knowledge out there where we can learn what needs to be done. There are enough experts out there that we can talk to understand how to accomplish something. It's the actual action. Our bodies holding us back from that action is what holds us back. For this Unstoppable Sunday, as you go through this week and you ask yourself these two questions, where am I and what do I do next? Try to think about this 5-second rule. You don't have to read the whole book to practice it. All you need to do is watch out for moments when you should be doing something, but you're hesitating. And in those moments, do the rocket blast off. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then just go at it. I think the biggest message I want to give to you for this Unstoppable Sunday is that there's a lot of work that we do to get proactive in our lives. That's what this is all about, right? We pause and reflect. We think about what is our goal. We visualize what we want out of our life. But at the end of the day, if we are not taking action Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, it doesn't matter what you do on the Sunday. It doesn't matter how much you visualize. It doesn't matter how much you plan. It's the action that will make you successful. And if you're procrastinating, being lazy, not feeling motivated, well, try the 5-second rule. Maybe it'll get you to action. I'm TK. This is another Unstoppable Sunday episode. If you enjoyed this episode, please hit the like button below. Our whole mission is to help people live more proactive lives. And our belief is that if you have innate belief in your goals and you have discipline in executing on them, you can become unstoppable in life. And if you're interested in that, we have a 2-week email course that you can download. There's a link below. You can put in your email address and we'll do a 2-week email course teaching you how to set up a more proactive life for yourself. And once again, yeah, that's it. I'm TK, you're watching Unstoppable. And remember, everyone needs a strategy for their life and in their business. But yours needs to be unstoppable.